Welcome back to another episode of my top issues, but this time with the Redmi Note 10 Pro. If you're new to the channel, I make tech videos of all sorts and I'm close to finishing my full review on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, so subscribe to get notified once that video goes live. What I'm about to share with you are my top issues that may or may not be deal breakers to you when purchasing this phone. My issues don't have to be your issues, so go easy on the comment section. If you have seen my previous videos, the first two issues that I have here are basically the same. And those are gesture support for third-party launchers and the YouTube app slowing down. Feel free to skip this part and go to the next issue. But for those who are seeing this for the first time, MIUI 12 on Xiaomi devices has yet to support gestures when using third-party launchers. In my case, I'm using Nova Launcher and I'm stuck with nav buttons. I do want to make it clear that you can use gestures but only when using the built-in launcher. The second one is when I'm in picture-picture mode, the YouTube app just slows down, and this is prominent when browsing in the app or simply calling for media controls. Again, this isn't the simple case of the display switching from 120 to 60 Hz. It's literally slowing down whatever task I'm doing when in PIP mode. For the third one, it's the design. This phone that I have here is called Glacier Blue that sports a glass back in a frosted finish that keeps away fingerprint smudges. But I think this is one of the most slippery phones that I've ever used, whether my hands are dry or not. If you're a case person, this isn't a big deal, but I prefer rocking my phone without a case, so it's a minor issue that I have to deal with. It may sound nitpicking at this point, but I actually don't mind dealing with this problem over a phone that leaves a ton of smudges after a few delicate touches. Last but definitely not least is heating. I'm the kind of user who would tell you that all phones are likely to heat up if you ask me in the comments whether this phone or that phone overheats. But I did notice that the Redmi Note 10 Pro heats up or warms up easily even in light usage. I'm not saying that this phone has overheating problems since it's not really draining the battery or throttling the performance. I'm just saying that it's a lot warmer to the touch than other devices. To me, it's not a big problem, but it might be an issue for some of you who are keen on this kind of thing, especially if one is living in areas with high humidity. So that's it for my top issues with Redmi Note 10 Pro. I don't have a lot of problems with this phone so far. The ones that I've mentioned are minor and it's not like they're deal breakers. I do have an upcoming 1-month review of this phone where I will talk about the 108 megapixel camera, performance, every main feature, and whether it's a phone that you should buy despite the old chipset. Drop a sub or a like if you feel supporting the channel. And as always, until the next one, stay safe.